Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TI9 group stage coverage. I'm ODPixel here with Fogged, and we're just getting ready for the next game. It's going to be one more, of course, of TNC versus Chaos. Quite a long game, the first one, a full 1 hour to it, but did end with over, I believe, a 40k gold lead for TNC, as they had a bit of a rocky start. Chaos looked to have a pretty strong beginning. The second half of the game, though, was pretty much all TNC as they just climbed their way further and further ahead. And Gabby, Sven?
Gabby Sven, for sure. And Cuckoo with that one pickoff, right? Kezu spends his gold for his refresher. The one time he doesn't have buyback, he gets caught by Cuckoo, gets dragged down, and the whole game kind of explodes from there. I mean, it kind of looked like TNC already had it from there. It looked like they were very solid inside of the team fights, but that one right there really solidified it as they were able to get that H's cheese and refresher shard afterwards.
And let's see what Chaos try now. They tried the misery opening first. It didn't work out.
It didn't do bad though, right? That bounty hunter definitely worked out versus the Chen.
Yeah, sure. It did allow them to get that lead at the start and get them into the position where they were taking some early
I mean, I was okay with it, with the way they played their dual roam. Like, we don't see dual roam a lot, and they were definitely they made it work, right? They definitely made it work to the point where they got the mid racks, they got the top set of racks as well. Just from there, TNC just came in clutch.
I'm gonna try something else. We're seeing that Chaos. They have been trying a lot of different things. They are the team at the moment that's picked the most different heroes.
Really?
So they've not stuck to anything the same. They keep trying out as many different strats as possible. Still really failing to find something that really sort of kicks it all together for them. And TSC, they'll open the draft once again, same as they did just in game 1 with the AU Chen.
If it worked, why not? They really like the hero, like we said. AU, big fan of the hero, and he played. I mean, it's one of those heroes that sometimes can be very quiet. Like, you don't really notice him too much, but he had clutch hand of gods inside of the game.
And even just
like being able to set up in the right place at the right time.
I was going to say, the way they're setting up the lanes right.
Yep,
just that ability to put that lane that the Chaos didn't change to, right? They left it as it was, and they got the Sven versus Weaver.
Yep. Chaos now going to go for more of the standard that we've been seeing, picking up that first pick, Elder Titan, and they're going to be going for the Lash. So lots of damage coming in between these two. Not the easiest setups. ET Stomp not always 100% reliable for that Lash Rack, so I still want to see them go for something that can set up. Well, I think I always say that, but
yeah, SD is still in the pool.
SD's still in the pool, so they could look to that, grab that one.
I mean, imagine SD's probably going to get banned, right?
I thought maybe they'd grab it with the Lash with the AT, but this is the opener that they wanted instead. Good versus Chen as well. It can be good versus Chen. What are they going to go for this time around? Their Ogre is banned, so
it is.
Just go for that.
And we've seen them have that one at all 3 of the games that they've won today.
Yeah. Also, surprising to point out also is Lone Druid banned out. Lone Druid is 0-6 at this tournament so far. Does not won a game.
I guess probably quite a few of those have been Matu playing it with Chaos, though, right?
I didn't get to see all the games.
Maybe, you know what I mean? There's probably a few of those
are
Chaos games.
Yeah. And there's the Shadow Demon ban immediately, of course, because they have the ET and the Lash Rack. Sanking will be the one taken out by Chaos, the setup for TNC.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised that you're banning the Sand King over the bat. Like, I feel like Cuckoo just has game-impacting performances even when he doesn't get farm. Like, he was the same farm as like Tim's in that last game, but he still makes some crazy lasso plays.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I feel like you got to respect the Cuckoo bat.
I think both. He does play, he does play the Sand King and stuff too.
Sure.
It does work well with the Lina, gives him a little bit more of a front line, but yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Like, his bat just seems to be the best hero for him. And I don't know why you're not banning it out. Maybe they'll ban it out as well. We'll see.
Probably looking to just protect. Like, the Lifestealer is amazing right now too. If they don't ban Lifestealer versus when they have ET and Leshrac, I think TNC just picks the Lifestealer.
Oh, they will.
It's such a good Lifestealer.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
a guaranteed Lifestealer ban.
Right.
If they don't ban Lifestealer here, they're crazy.
I think you have to.
They're actually crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Just ban Lifestealer. Ban the Lifestealer. You will lose the game if you do not ban the Lifestealer.
But they could pick it. What if they don't ban and
then
they
could pick
it
it.
Okay.
Right? Ban or pick the Lifestealer.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
cool with either of those. Just not letting TNC have the option to take their Lifestealer.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah. I mean, they're taking time. They're probably deciding if they want to ban or pick it.
Yeah, I do.
It's got to be right. They've got to be thinking about the Lifestealer. There's no way they forget about it. And
there it
they
is.
ban it.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. That's the right moves. So what do they take now? They can't get the SD for the setup. What else do they want to take?
Man, SD just seems like the best setup here on the game right now.
They want to say the Shaker again?
I guess they could. It works well versus the Lina as well to break the combo. And we saw the Elder Titan post the Shaker combo from OG. Yeah, I think they could.
5 seconds remain. TNC Predators.
Ooh.
Okay. So, I assume, right? The Matu Wind Ranger. We've only really seen it in the mid. Has, of course, been in the past played as a support. Actually, in the past, didn't Misery used to play it sometimes as support?
Yeah, that
I feel
actually...
like Misery used to play some support Wind Ranger, didn't he? Unless I'm totally talking out my backside. Didn't he?
I mean, Misery's played like every hero.
Yeah, sure.
So...
I think Misery's played some Roman Wind Ranger.
Not the best setup, though. Another one that...
But it is
can
a
set up. It can set up, sure, but
yeah.
if you don't get the latch, of course, like it's not. You're not going to build the combo it afterwards. So
I think that might be a Misery Wind Ranger. Or Kazu Wind Ranger. Offlane Wind Ranger. Can see Kazu trying to bring that one out of the box.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. It's kind of it just feels like a Wind Ranger pick to me right now. I'm not.
But if it's just a Wind Ranger pick, it's a very early Wind Ranger.
Exactly. I don't see like what it's for again.
I guess they feel that they know that the Lena's mid.
Maybe.
But then if that's the case, Lena does alright against Wind Ranger mid, don't you?
Maybe they want to have some deep push as well.
I guess.
And they have the ET Spirit as well with the Wind Ranger. That those power shots do hit very hard. Not too sure, to be honest with you. As TNC, they'll be the one to grab the Earthshaker and give themselves the setup for their Lena. And ways to break the combos a little bit if Chaos do want to set up with their Leshrac stuns. Yeah, I really thought that Chaos would probably take one of those heroes to set up a little bit easier for themselves. But
maybe they get some setup here. Whatever sort of big setup plays are
there? They're banned.
Yeah.
The Ogre, the SD, and the Sand King seem like the top 3.
5 seconds remaining.
What about a good old-fashioned Kezu Legion Commander?
I guess one of the other ones...
He loves his Legion Commander. He used to, at least. Used to play it a lot.
I'm thinking one more along the lines for like the support, because now it's like I just don't know where this Wind Ranger is going, because they have the ET, which we've been seeing played mostly on the 5, so I'm assuming it's Misery on that one, because then it's
I guess you think so, right?
So then Wind Ranger is likely gonna be Milan then.
But I think you're right. It probably is mid. It's just a little weird that it's shown right now.
Yeah. Then
I guess this is as you said. You know, they think the Lena's mid, so they're like, that's the matchup.
Oh! You were right about the Legion.
Oh!
Wow.
Now that's not good if you're picking the heroes that I'm suggesting.
What do you mean? You got the other ones earlier too. You got the Voids and the
Void
ODs
win the game?
and the Snipers.
I can't remember who won that game. No, the Void lost that game.
The Void ended up losing the game. We did suggest it.
I did suggest it. I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was good. I just said Kezu likes to play it.
What I'm seeing right now is a lot of nuke coming out from Chaos. Wave clear and nuke is definitely coming into play here. ET Spirit, Legion Command nuke.
And it is a setup.
It is
when you hit the level 6 and you have a blink dagger, but it is a setup.
It's not the best setup. It's not a natural one. I still want a more natural one, but it's not. I don't think they have the position now that we'll be able to do it. So I think the Slash is going to be a little troublesome to land the spell combos, but we will see. For TNC.
What are you saying? Is this a Tim Shaker or a Cuckoo Shaker?
Ooh. Probably Tim's.
You reckon? Alright.
Actually.
Oh, no, I'm feeling a Cuckoo Shaker.
I'm kind of feeling the Cuckoo Shaker too, actually.
Whatever happened to the Tim's Earth Spirit? There's no reason why not.
Oh.
Well, they're going to go for some dirt.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Arc Warden.
I like it.
Arc Warden is here.
Arc Warden also. Legion Commander doesn't have funny versus Arc Warden. You know why?
We just bubble.
You bubble the target that's dueled.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Legion Commander can't win the duel unless he gets burst by other people that are focusing firing, which can happen. But yeah, the bubble versus the duel is a pretty nice one, unless it's the Arc Warden, of course, that does get duel. But then you pop, if you have a Tempest, you can of course protect yourself with the bubble too.
5
Okay.
seconds remaining.
Oh no. Chaos Final Ban. Gabby's the Arc Warden player, right?
Good question, actually. Do they both?
I think Gabby's the one that plays it more.
NC Predators turn to
Let's have a look. Final Ban's going to be the Ember Spirit, so yeah, assuming there's going to be Gabby, Arc Warden, Narmel. Still to pick for TNC.
Yeah.
It's TNC's Final Ban. Look at the Chaos's lineup. You would imagine. I think
they still need VT Faded's hero, right?
I think it's got to be right.
It has to be VT Faded's hero.
Yeah, but it could be
Mid-Lash.
Could be
Wind Ranger
could be
support.
safe lane Lash. Faded is definitely still a player who would play a safe lane Lash.
That's fair. They can still flex the Leshrac between the two roles.
And then, so I think Wind Ranger Elder Titan is your support combo, and you're waiting for at least the mid or the safe lane.
So yeah, Gabby, Arc Warden, Armel, Lina, and then they
Mhm.
just need the Cuckoo off lane, or they're flexing the Earthshaker as well. So both teams,
Earthshaker could
we've
be
seen
too
it so
good.
much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
either one.
TNC is going to be the first to reveal with their final pick.
Yep.
And we'll also see what TNC is the most scared of.
They're probably thinking the same as us. Like, is this Leshrac safe lane? Don't they want to carry the traditional? Like, don't they want a traditional carry hero? Something to scale?
I mean, the
Void is there.
the Void is there, and that is Faded's hero, and it's very
Void
good with the ET.
The Void's the one that's standing out for me because they have the ET and the Wind Ranger. But they
Yeah.
actually take, okay, they ban the Spectre. That's the other one that can get into the back lines onto the Arc Warden. So I'd imagine Chaos goes for their Void.
TNC for what I said, we imagine Armel, because Gabby should be playing the Arc.
Yeah. Which is it going to be for Tim's now?
Or for Tim's.
Right.
Sorry, yeah, Armel's playing the Lina. What am I about?
Yeah.
Well, at least we assume Armel's going to be playing the Lina unless it is a support. But no, yeah, you're right. Should be Armel, Lina. I don't know.
I mean, they could have
Lina today.
Tim's
We've seen
Lina and
support.
then Cuckoo as the Earthshaker,
Yeah.
and then it's an they can still move things around.
Well, is it, Chaos think it's going to be Armel because they banned the Ember as their last ban.
Yeah. What's it gonna be?
It is
It is the other
so
support. Yep.
it's going to be, in fact, not what Chaos expected.
So mid Lina, offlane Shaker, and the two supports. Okay. So now they have the combo with the Grimstroke. They have the Lina. What else can the Grim provide for you two here versus Chaos?
10 seconds remaining.
I guess the silence in itself is just
Yeah,
very
the
nice.
silence feels pretty good
heroes like the
versus a
Wind
couple of
Ranger.
them. Yeah, in particular versus Wind Ranger is nice.
Stop her from running around.
Also not bad versus ET.
Yep.
Mid stomp, get a Phantom on you. I was just comfortable with this hero. That's probably what their pressure. That's their pressure lane too, right? The Earthshaker plus the Grimstroke. So it's probably just asking Tim's like, what do you want to play with Earthshaker? And this is probably the one that he was like, yep, this fits well. So now Chaos.
You know where you go. Matu Visage.
We haven't had like any. We've had a couple, but not that
pretty
many.
hot in the hero.
Is it the Void? Yeah, it's the Void. It had to be.
BT Faded Void.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
It was the last one that was left. It fits well with the Elder Titan.
And it is the
It's the
Misery Wind
Misery
Ranger.
Okay.
As I said, it's something that I remember seeing a long time ago.
Yep.
The Misery Wind Ranger.
Okay.
But they do get their Void. That's definitely going to be what they wanted.
Yeah.
It's the Void ET. It is what Chaos wanted to drop in there. They are trusting the Kezu Legion Commander. It is what I believe he's got an insane amount of games on his Legions.
Yeah.
It's one that he plays a lot. At least used to play a lot in his pubs.
TNC had to have expected this, right? So they banned out the Spectre and they picked the Grimstroke. So Grimstroke works well versus Void. So the silence and everything. This is why it's making sense.
TNC definitely would rather play against the Void than the Spectre.
Yep, because they have
there's no way they forgot about the Void when they're playing against VT Faded. They know that the Void was going to be there.
And when they're playing versus an Elder Titan lineup, right? ET Void, we've seen this a couple times now at this tournament too. You have to be expecting that when the carry is the last pick. So yeah, that's why we're seeing the Grimstroke picked up then, as that silence to play and also to pressure the Void. Okay.
Alright, well, let's see
how it goes.
if Chaos have got it in them. They desperately need a win. They may already be kind of screwed anyway. I don't know what the situation is. It wasn't great. It's 1-10 probably for them now in the groups.
They're 1-10. The next team above them is 4-9, I believe.
So if we do the maths,
they have to win all their games, and the other team needs to lose. I think it's
and
Liquid.
then maybe it's a tiebreaker, right?
I'm not sure. I think if Liquid wins their next game, they might actually have no way back in it. I have to relook at the whole brackets and everything and all that, but Chaos need all the wins.
They cannot afford to lose this one.
They cannot lose this one. They need every single game a win for them to not be at the bottom of the group.
But it's going to be hard. I think you got to favour TNC's lineup going into this one, because I'm seeing some of these heroes. I'm seeing a support Wind Ranger. I'm seeing an offlane Legion Commander. I'm saying it's 2019. These heroes aren't likely to work in these roles. There's a reason why nobody else is doing this. Nobody else would play this.
They still have good. They have good team fight though. The Void and the ET. I've seen this pretty much win games by itself. Okay. They have the amplification for the Leshrac as well. So I can see what Chaos is going for here. But TNC, they've got comfort all across the board. They've had Ayo on his Chen that he's been really, really solid on. He's going to pick up what I expect, those 4 Centaur Coursers in the mid-game, and I look at Chaos's lineup, and they're very magic damage based.
I don't think so. Could be worse.
So we'll see how it all plays out.
Wait, no,
Here we go. Getting ourselves into game 2 of TNC versus Chaos. Chaos desperately needing a win if their TI dreams are to stay alive. TNC themselves, of course, very hungry for that win to get themselves a chance of staying in the going for the upper bracket going into the main event. And after that Game 1 performance, every reason to believe that it's going to be the uphill struggle for Chaos.
And we see they're doing the same exact thing as last game. TNC, they send 4 heroes toward the top side. They send the Chen bottom, pre-skilling that Divine Favor immediately. Sits inside the trees, being ready to swap the lanes around. Cuckoo, BT faded. We know that we've seen that they're good friends. Already mentioning it back and forth to each other in the wall chat. Just gonna give each other some high fives.
Oh no.
Oh no,
he dug up a stasis trap.
Oh, no Tim's though. Tim's is like, no more funny business, guys.
Flexing there.
Puts on the question mark spray, of course, with that Grimstroke taunt. And here we go.
The pings out there. One of them put down a picture of a lady, and then the other one put down a picture of them with a lady. So sort of saying, well, that's nice. I'm actually with one. So that's just it feels bad. Let's go. See what they've got in themselves this game. Chaos again. A game where we're really very much seeing them go towards these heroes that you know they just.
Oh, Gabby!
Play.
He gets hit. He was Divine Favored. Misery actually breaks it.
Just cancel it.
He had the ward there in the lane. He's actually able to break the recall down toward the bottom. Or sorry, the rapture toward the bottom lane that AU was doing. So it's actually gonna force the TP from Gabby.
All right.
Nice,
and we'll see. Well, we'll
Misery.
see then with that. Did Chaos TP themselves? Because they're like, well, the favor play didn't work, so we can now have the chance to TP and swap. We'll see.
I think they're okay with this lane anyway.
Yeah.
Who's gonna build the pressure? Just ends up wasting the TP is the big thing. I think if they just wanted to do it freely, and when Gabby's up top, he can make sure that they guarantee the runes. So they don't need to switch lanes. I think Chaos is just fine down here. that was so funny though. Like the lane ward, he just walks up and pokes him and breaks it. We'll see how mid lane goes. How Matumben's able to do versus Armel. As we've seen, the Lina has been able to do quite well versus the Lash, as the base damage and that range advantage is there for the Lina. 70 range advantage, of course, and quite a lot of base damage. It's like a solid 15 damage on Lina.
Armel Lina sort of up there with his TAs
Yeah.
in terms of mids that he just cracks out again and again and again.
Oh, Tim's. Yeah, as a sentry ward now, he brought one up toward top. They actually used the courier first. Probably expecting that lane ward is there with Misery walking up and just breaking that breakdown toward the bottom lane. So yeah, see if Misery can actually secure the farm for the Void here.
See how much pressure Kezu can put on these two down bottom.
It's pretty tough always to pressure any type of Chen lane. But maybe, if they can actually get some type of camps here. Nope, they're both actually blocking each other's camps. So other Titan, as we know, you want to be able to stack up that hard camp so you can abuse your Spirit, that damage that does rack up. But AU is blocking that one, but at the same time, Milan is blocking the small camp as well to make sure that he won't get those creeps. Milan will get a Arcane Rune at least there in the time being. AU will at least keep tabs of him, and he's also looking for a creep as this Chen right now. And he's going to find a pretty good one, the Mana Burn creep. That's Satyr Mind Stealer. And yeah, mid lane, Armel really taking over here. 13-5 to the 7-1 of Matumba Man right now.
Quite a difference at the moment. Yeah. And unlikely to really get any help towards that mid lane with the way the side lanes are being held with these dual lanes.
And unlikely for it to get too much easier. Like, Matumba can start spamming the level 2 lightning to get the last hits and all that, but Lina always will be able to deny and get the harassment back forward.
Just trying to juke out around these pools that are being made, getting the most out of this lane.
Does feel like the Wind Ranger not able to really secure the farm very well up toward the top lane right now. Versus the Grimstroke as well as that Earthshaker. They're able to trade quite a lot onto the Void here as Matumba does get aggressive. No, we'll quickly push that one away though, as he does have a salve as well as backpacking those nodes really quickly, popping the mango. Quick and efficient.
Top lane.
Top! Yeah, the damage. Not quite.
Not quite. There's more pressure onto Faded.
Yeah, they're not letting him really last hit too freely though. Every time he walks up, he gets Enchant Totem by the level 2 Aftershock. Now they're even popping the aggressive Glyph here as they have this quad range creep here under the tower. And they're just trying to mess with VT Faded last hits here, denying all these range creeps. Just continuing that harasses. They missed that one there, but we'll continue the harasses. Misery. Misery's dropping low. Tims force the mango.
As you say, Misery not really able to do too much in terms of apply pressure. It's just a lot of only just being able to be a distraction and having to run away.
Yeah.
He's unable to do anything offensive on these early levels as a Wind Ranger.
Most lanes with Voids aren't going to be very defensive anyway, so he's trying to make him farm, but yeah, now VT Fade is actually out of regen, as well as Misery out of regen up here too, and they still have quite a bit here for Tims and Cuckoo, so they're definitely got a bit of a win up there. Mid lane, like we said, Armel, yeah, 22-13, 11-4, continuing to be.
That's a bit of a dumpstering.
Yep, and he's just he's prioritizing on the lane phase too. He had the bottle queued up, but he's like, I'm just going to continue because I know how well I'm doing right now. I'm just going to bring some mangoes and a salve out and just continue to apply this pressure here. We see some players really do this. It hurts your economy a little bit, so sure, he's 25-15.
So
it'll be a little bit
right?
lower, but you're so far ahead, yeah. You keep applying that pressure. And Milan has also been kind of camping the runes too, so. Milan will be setting up stacks for his team in the meantime, so he will be having two double stacks, actually a triple stack and a double stack in that triangle at the moment here, as he doesn't get one of them initially.
This mid lane just continuing to be a bit of a nightmare for Masu bottom. Kezu is going to go for the TP out. We'll make it before that Spark Crack comes out and hits him.
Might have been okay anyway. Still have a decent chunk of health, but yeah. Good TP. We'll be able to get away. Ooh. Continuing to apply pressure up here. Definitely a kill lane that they can look to threaten on to fade it. Did they didn't put any points in the Phantom? They did. So there we go. Matama Man, he's actually being brought up here.
That rotation will get them first blood.
Very nice.
Chaos. That's the setup that we were looking for. Misery's shackle shot setting up for an easy kill for Matu to be a part of.
Yeah, I like that move from Matama Man. So he's like, oh, I'm not doing very well in my mid matchup right now versus this Lina, so I gotta start helping out my side lanes because the Void wasn't either having the best time. BT Fade is securing more last hits now. And Milan constantly checking the runes. That's the third rune that he's actually made sure to secure for his team. So Matama Man will be the one who gets it.
Mid lane, as you say, it's just if Timberman comes back towards it, but he has to be careful. 6 online, Laguna Blade is available. Armel walking up to the high ground. He's going to try and make the attempt onto him here, and with the Laguna, it's close. Won't quite kill him though. Matu will survive.
They didn't connect with the Stroke of Fate. Tims was just too short with it there. If he does connect, for sure kill there. Shadow does connect. They pop the glyph too.
Not enough damage between the two of those to get that kill.
BT faded. Has to jump away.
So certainly has to be careful. There was a Fissure and a Stroke available. Backs out of the lane. Kezu's getting a lot of farm down bottom.
Yeah, he actually is quite a bit ahead here of that Arc Ward, and he's not actually being pressured.
He's got that duel too, so we'll see if there's any sort of rotation to maybe set up for an early,
I
early duel
think
attempt.
Matama Man can make his move down here. Right now he's farming the stacks that they were provided for him earlier to get just his next item and a couple more levels first. But I could definitely see him make a move down bottom. There's a scan coming out. The duel is hitting.
So they get the kill in time. They won't quite get it. They do get the kill eventually.
Okay.
Kill's a kill. Doesn't matter about the dual damage early on. You're just getting that Arc Warden out of the lane and pretty keeping that pressure onto Gabby, who did have a slow start.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that they'd have to bring the Leshen onto that, but just with Milan and Kezu, there's enough damage. He did not have the Chen anywhere near him during that, as AU is actually going for some deep smoke action to get some wards. One of them will be immediately countered, as he was kind of expecting just non-stop stacks happening in this area. Milan will notice it any second now. Tango it up.
I'm out. He's looking for that rotation top to try and make something happen with Tims and Cuckoo.
Misery's set up in the mid lane too. He's already behind the tower. Looking to try to set up for something here onto Gabby. Tumberman as well. Dancing forward, the ward did spot him
has
though.
the Arcane Rune.
Yep.
In a bottle Matu, so he's certainly got the full combo to go.
The ward saw him though. Gabby does have that ward vision that saw the Leshrac pushing in forward. He's already preparing the spark rates over on that right side, but Misery, he's looking at him.
Also having the ET in the neighborhood. Try and get on top of Gabby, but he's going to have backup coming in. Tims is going to TP over. Make sure that Gabby's safe to continue to hit the creeps underneath the tower without the threat of Chaos trying to dive him.
And Misery will get a D-ward out of that though. You'll know from the movement that, movement that Gabby had. That is for sure where it was. Misery also puts a deep ward down too. Now Cuckoo getting beat on here. Still pretty tanky.
TNC, they keep moving Armel up and down the map. Armel's still trying to find a bit of action onto one of the cores with his Laguna Blade, but as it is, Chaos are playing very smart.
Yeah, Misery and Milan
staying safe.
Very sneaky. They've gotten both of the deep wards down onto those cliffs actually at this 9-minute mark. So we have to keep tabs of wherever people are making moves around the map.
There they go, they'll try and get onto Faded now. Fisher into the light strike. They've got the perfect lockdown, and with the Laguna, they certainly got the damage. They get the kill. Misery will TP in. Gets the shackle onto the two of them.
Misery.
But he's heavily outnumbered. The only one to come up towards the top lane, and it was after they'd already lost the Void. Milan wants to try and turn things. The Stomp will catch one of them, but there's the leash out onto the two of them. They'll chase this one down as well, TNC. Light strikes out. They're trying to run. The Fisher catches both of them. They've lost Milan as they TP in one by one towards that top lane, and they feed one by one in that top lane.
They really want to prioritize defending this tier 1 tower, but yeah, the way they TP in, Misery just gets caught out. VT faded. We'll at least defend the tower for here, for now. 2 runes for 2. Chaos will at least get the 2 down there from a tumble.
Fader's got a Chrono, and Kesu has got a duel.
Yeah, they don't have damage to throw inside of it though at all. These two do not provide the most right now. They need one of those other, they need pretty much a Last Strike, I think, to be provided to be able to dish out that damage right now. Do they have the level 6s coming out either? No. Milan, eat the tome, still not level 6. Once he has Splitter, then they can look to set up Chrono plays pretty easily. As now, mid lane.
There's the collapse in. Set up the shackle. Matthew has the damage. Gabby falling low and taken out. TP's coming. Can they get a trade kill? Fisher's down onto the two of them from Cuckoo. He's got the stun control onto Misery. Echo Slam dropped down to clean up the Wind Ranger, and Armel and Tim's from the sidelines finish off Matu. They'll lose Gabby, but they'll take the favorable trade. TNC getting 2 kills in return.
Their supports are having a really good time on the side of TNC2. Tims, he eats the tome. He's already level 7, and AU decides. AU actually, oh wow, never mind. Tims did not eat the tome, sorry. Tims is level 7 naturally without a tome. And they gave the one to Cuckoo on the Earthshaker, and they gave it to AU on the Chen. So Tims incredibly high level on this Grimstroke in this game already.
Just with that play up top and play mid, he's just got himself involved in a good amount of kills. The 2-0-2.
Yeah.
Getting into the action, Tims.
Looking to set up for more here too. BT faded, has to be careful.
Faded's got the Chrono.
Armel is prepared here inside the tree lines. Dips up, getting hit by a couple of spells here. BT faded, jumps forward.
He's going to go for this kill.
He's actually going to throw the Chrono for this one here.
I don't know if that was necessary, but a kill's a kill.
He was
probably if he prayed to the RNGesus and went for the bashes, one bash would have done it. Maybe even without the bash he would have had it, but hey, they just wanted to secure the kill.
They can't turn it into a tower though.
No.
No objective being taken from that there.
It's just a support that Chrono was used for. He's going to try and jump in towards the Lina. They get the stomp, of course now there's no Chrono, so this isn't really going to be a kill they can go for.
Top duel comes out, Cuckoo. There's also a follow-up TP coming in from BT faded. Cuckoo in a lot of trouble here. There's a hand to God to save him. He's got phase boots and bottle charges, but
if they get a bash, they've got him.
If they do, they might still have him anyway. There's still a lot of chase down. There's no reaction coming out to help him either from the rest of TNC.
Cuckoo's still walking it off. Kezu's trying his best with the body blocks. He's going to have Fisher up in a second. Does have stick charges. Another W.
Oh my God.
He's going to walk out.
He's actually going to walk away.
Cuckoo says goodbye.
Whoa, whoa.
Toodaloo.
Give some credit to the support. AU with the hand of God.
The hand of God was nice, but Cuckoo there just walking it off.
Yeah, he played that super well there. Having that max aftershock, those stuns constantly coming out.
Trying with that duel. Cuckoo's outplays him.
Well,
oh.
Cuckoo.
Do it.
And Cuckoo there again.
Cuckoo. Making the magic happen.
Yeah. Who are they bringing toward top? They're bringing Cuckoo top as well. They want to set up for Kezu. Might not be expecting this one as now he does is, you know, there's Shaker Piercer in front of him. But they want to make sure that Cuckoo's farming the lane up here. So he TP'd bottom to ensure a kill, and now he goes back to that top lane from that nice rotation of AU. So AU's just moving his teammates around the map efficiently and not having to waste their gold. 1K gold, less than 1K gold lead.
It's close, but you would imagine at this pace, TNC's lineup is going to crawl ahead with the double Midas on Arc. Wow, so there's no Midas quite yet for Faded. He's close. 300 gold and he'll get it.
Chaos does have a Matama Man who's very farmed though. With those boots of travel, he can move around the map also to be pressuring lanes quite easily. He can look to set up for some kills too.
He's really recovered from that sort of first 7 minutes of laning phase.
He saw him. He saw Tim's there for a second. The Phantom though, level 3, gets put onto Matama Man. Quick TP out.
And Milan tried for the setup, but Mama with the Yules was able to stop the combo from catching him. 14 minutes again, sort of a slow-paced start in terms of kills between these two teams. Just 6 for 4.
I'm just watching AU with his creeps farming the enemy jungle. He's actually taking the entire enemy jungle. He's farmed it like 4 times now. Look at this. Look how fast they actually clear the camps. He has the Alpha Wolf. Look at the damage.
Getting that gold.
52 plus 47 on these satyrs.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. Is he going to cut the creep wave?
He's going to farm a creep wave.
I mean, they're pinging it out. Kezu's like, all right, I'm sick of this.
Oh, no. Think of the animals. AU's army slowly dies.
He denied one.
Denied.
Oh, he actually gets spawned.
AU says Kezu, as he denies the creeps in front of Kezu's face.
Oh my god, that was great. As the bounty runes will spawn, they're set up on top here. Matama Man also. Cuckoo, gotta get caught.
He's grabbed it, but he will die for this one.
Oh yes.
And Kezu finally gets that dual damage he's been hunting for. We'll get the plus 10.
Oh, AU. That was good. Who else got those?
He's got to build his army back up again, though.
Yeah.
Casualties were occurred.
Yep. 2 for 2 bounties. TNC will be at least able to get that exchange, even though they lose Cuckoo. Steps up a bit far, but will back away. They're trying to just make space, right? Gabby getting all the farm in the world. VT faded as well. Got the same exact build queued up as each other. And Matamba trying to put the pressure onto the mid lane. He will get the tower. Armel set up, but the Chrono's there.
He's got it onto Armel, but there's a lot of backup.
He walked into the Chrono, Matu.
He walked into the Chrono. He walked into the Chrono. Faded is stunned up. Will be saved by Kezu. Faded's going to be able to get out of there, but they don't get a kill. Well, TNC get a kill with the Chrono. They get Matu.
VT Faded gets silenced up now too. 3 hits on the Phantom. They get the Yules now set up, and now, nope, that light striker away missed.
Oh, again, Kezu will save him. Oh. Kezu again will provide the safety to allow Faded to get out of there, but that, not every day you want to use the Chrono and end up, well, not intentionally Chrono his teammates. Matu walked into it.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get the last.
Kezu's on form. He's getting those dual damages now. It's another plus 10 for Kezu.
Yeah, I mean, like Matu, he got silenced. I think he got hit by the Phantom as well, but he just walked right into that Chrono.
He definitely walked into that one. We'll maybe see a bit of a replay, but there might be more action going on. So
I mean, he definitely just walked in.
It's just funny to see.
No. Blink Dagger Cuckoo. Armel now twice, though, with the Yules. Yules, and he mistimes the Light Strike Array 2 times in a row. The Tumba Man, they've got this ward vision, so they saw these rotations. Misery is spotted by Cuckoo. He's got the enchant totem. They've got the damage. Do they have enough to bring down Armel, though? They do. They have to stop. And now Matu.
Matu's back.
Oh. Lots of gold going his way. 532. Looking to try to maybe catch some more here. Cuckoo does get hit there by the Edict.
Oh.
And now Cuckoo.
Matu. He's looking for a second as he got the damage. He's running out of mana. He won't quite have Cuckoo. A little too tanky with the bracer.
Yeah, he actually didn't hit a couple of those Pulse Novas. He wasn't actually close enough to be able to get the damage ticks off onto that Earthshaker there. Might have actually survived anyway, but missed a couple of those. He also put the 2 points in the Pulse Nova. Costs a lot more mana. We usually see players prioritize getting the talent as well as maxing your other abilities before you go for that second point.
Comes up to the high ground here. Looking for action. He's hunting down AU. AU's going to bring in Cuckoo. And Faded will be able to get the Time Warp back out. There's mass TPs coming in. Chaos have to get out of there. Gabby's in with the Tempest double. They've got the Soulbind onto the 2 of them. They're chasing in Cuckoo. He's in with the slam. Gets both for them. Double kill for Tims. As both Matumbaman and Faded, the position 1 and position 2 of Chaos are just wiped out of the game.
And they're standing on top of each other too. They just get quickly executed.
No, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Cuckoo just making a mockery out of them.
Stop. We'll connect on Cuckoo though. They might be able to turn this one into a duel. He is stunned during it, so no moment of current procs. Still will get the duel.
Well, he's getting these duels. He is getting these duels, Kezu.
Yep, 2-0 and 2 now on Kezu. Level 13 as well.
Yeah.
So all three of their cores are quite farmed here. As we will see this replay here, we see the Phantoms come out on both, and here's the beautiful Echo. And of course the Phantoms getting the double kill. The Phantoms, the Ren damage, actually getting Tim's the double.
And you don't see that often. Sort of just the soul bind, the catching out both the mid lane and the safe lane just out alone from the rest of the team. That sort of positioning, it doesn't happen, but it did there.
That's where it's like, uh-oh, we're actually having to maybe get some early BKBs because of all this setup that TNC does have, as I see Matumba Man cues it up immediately after that fight happens, and it looks like VT Fate is actually going to go for it after the Maelstrom still, at least, so he will go for that farming toys. He does still need that quite desperately. All of Chaos is spotted under this ward here, and it will get de-warded quickly though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Kezu positioned around top. He's looking for Armel. Armel used the stun, but has the Yules. And the TPs are going to start coming in now, Kezu. Will TNC be able to actually close this one? The stun off the mark. Kezu will be just fine, as Matumba Man pressures bottom.
And he's getting this tier 2. With the Edict, that will be still a very quick tier 2 timing. They'll find the Tempest double, and they should be able to farm this.
Yep.
Plus 240 gold for Matumba Man, keeping him at the top of the net worth. Still, even in gold, just less than just a 1k lead for TNC, 10 to 8 at 20 minutes in. As Chaos still have that very deadly combo to hunt out action with the Chrono and the ET.
They always will have that crazy amount of teamfight coming in, but TNC, they also do have absurd teamfight, and they do have Gabby. Just, you know, he is farming at a good pace. He has died twice, but he's got the full Mjolnir finished up. He's gone for just straight from. He doesn't even have boots. Just Mjolnir Midas.
And Tim's, of course, just what, very high level.
It's going to be a lot up to just the initiations in this game, right? It's going to be who has the vision, who can get those quick jumps off first, or who can get those silences. Because if they do jump and they do get caught by silence or something like that. Because Gabby, he's giving up more gold.
Yeah, feeding up another double, or is he? Yes, he is. Yeah, Matu will be able to take it just before it times out.
I mean, those add up. That's 480 right there.
Yeah, in the matter of a minute. That's a big gold boost for Matu.
Kezu now having a full BKB for himself, not opting to go for the catching. He wants to be able to just be that team fighter for his team too. Always going to be nice versus all that magic damage that TNC mostly does have.
Yeah, if he BKBs duels pretty much any of the heroes on TNCs, he's very likely to win the duel.
Yep. Unless there's a bubble.
Unless the bubble.
Unless
the
bubble
bubble is the big factor.
Yeah.
If Gabby can keep himself or his teammates safe with the placement.
Gabby will continue to pressure this mid tower here. He's got the magnetic field. He's got the illusion 2 beating on it this time. Or the double, sorry.
And even with, I guess, a Fisher as well, right? If you can get the line down the middle between the two dueling heroes, you can split them apart. Or will he be able to still reach over and hit him?
I guess it'd be perfectly dual use. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, sure. There's a
just
couple
split them
different
apart.
things. Sure. I haven't seen that one actually too often as Wind Rangers. He takes the -2 second Shackle Shot cooldown over the 3 mana regen.
So what does that bring the Shackle Shot cooldown down to? 8 second cooldown?
8 from 10.
Yeah.
It's not that significant. But I actually have never seen people take that down. Don't see too much Wind Ranger.
But then when he gets 25, and he has the cooldown reduction as well.
Yeah.
That's what he's playing for.
Long game.
That's what he's playing for.
I mean, he's
like a
support anyway.
5.5 second cooldown.
He's not feeling like he's spending that much mana anyway, right? He doesn't need a 30 mana regen as this support. Gabby, can you push out the lanes? This Tempest double will not die. This one is just going to be very nicely to push that one out. Top lane, they want Matumba.
Got the setup.
They've got the setup. Ooh, that was actually Armel's.
Wait, no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Armel.
Maybe he thought they wanted to disengage because of how close it was to a tower. That's what it's looking like. As all of Chaos did make the rotation over. How many TPs was that? 1, 2, 3. At least 3 TPs coming out from Chaos.
I mean, I guess maybe Armel did make the right call. He said, we're not going for this. We're getting out of it.
Yeah.
We don't want to waste any more time trying to kill him because they would certainly have lost some heroes for it. So Armel actually with the sensible play.
Yeah, just being careful. As they are setting up for top though. They want to keep this tier 1 tower alive as long as possible, as Cuckoo is going to be the one to smoke up and look for a jump. They're actually pinging out Tims here on that left side, so they are expecting them to be positioned there, and they're going to be careful, maybe smoke up themselves and do a wraparound.
Smoke on smoke here.
They've got BKB also finished on Matumba Man too. So BKB on 2 of their cores.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They did have the creep that was being sent out by
Midas.
being Midas, yeah. So they'll know there's something's coming out round here.
Carmel, he's one spotted. The shackle shot does not connect in between those trees. Okay, that think it's probably gonna connect there.
TNC right through. There'll be a silence onto Kezi. Kezi's just gonna pop the BKB.
AU.
Go for the easy dual target. Get himself another dual victory. Faded has managed to get the chrono down onto the back lines to catch out Tim. So look at the 2 supports. They'll look to jump forward onto Cuckoo. Cuckoo drops a Fisher, trying his best to walk away, but the shackle shot from Misery catches him out. Chaos. They'll take the 3 of them.
Very nice heads-up smoke there, getting that wraparound. Even though they've Midas the creep, they still were able to catch with the stomp there, getting AU in the beginning and getting that
this
duel.
will open up a chance for Roche. They're going to move straight to the Roche pit. Chaos.
Immediately, TNC drew lines to just push out the mid and the bottom lane. I don't know if they're going to contest this one. They have buybacks, but
They're gonna. This one's going to go the way of Chaos.
this one looks like it is.
This Aegis is theirs. 5 minutes in as well. We'll see. Yeah, should be just a 2 for 2. Chaos not likely to get down towards those bottom range. Midland's going to start TPing. Maybe you can try and contest now. It'll be hard with Armel around.
No, don't go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, but Matumbaman now having the Aegis ready to go for the next few pushes.
Yeah, they're gonna have, like we said, those BKB timings coming in. I believe VT Fade is about to have he's gonna be having his very soon. Kezu had that first item BKB, now has the blink and Matumbaman too. So yeah, triple BKB is gonna be coming out versus the TNC lineup, who are mostly magic damage.
It feels a little similar to sort of the start of game 1, right? You know, Chaos, they're the ones to be getting these early objectives, early tier 2 towers, you know, taking the tier 2 down bottom before the 20-minute mark, getting the Roshan in their favor. It is close, very even on the net worth, but Chaos definitely having that sort of slight lead in momentum in this early game.
And they've got that deep ward down that they place after taking this tower. So they're watching all of these moves by TNC right now. They're just watching them walk right through it.
As he's
Kezu,
hunting,
he's
BKB,
looking for it. Yep.
He's found Armel, he'll go for the duel. He's got enough procs to get the kill in time. He won't get it straight away. Kuka's already died though. Hanagok gets popped. Armel trying to run away. One more light strike. Will hop back Kezu, but he dies to the AoE damage from Matu. They get the 2 kills. They'll turn towards the Tempest double. They'll pick that up as well. Chaos again.
All because of this ward right there that they have right next to Kezu. They saw 3 heroes walking in. 2 of them went to the right afterwards, and only Cuckoo as well as Armel ended up going upwards. Cuckoo actually blinked in to try to go for something there and gets caught out as Armel also gets gone on. Kezu finding the duel.
Finding these objectives, it really does seem to be going at the same pace that Chaos was able to set in game 1.
Yeah. And now Tim's, he's just getting gone on. He showed his face. He was too close.
They get the kill behind the tower. And now they can look to put pressure onto the tier 3. There's 3 dead at the moment on TNC.
And they have the buff ups. Now the BKB is delivered for VT Faded. And they're just pressing, they're doing press the attack as well as the solar crest on him. And he's hitting pretty hard.
Won't quite be able to stick around to finish the tier 3 for now. He's botsing in. The creep wave won't die with a fortification. They'll keep it safe. So Matu gets in, looks towards the Tempest double. They'll try and bring it down before it times out. They won't be able to do so. The timeout is there. Gabby won't feed away the gold this time. Chaos have to back off as the respawns come in from TNC, and the tier 3 will stay alive for now.
They just barely kept it alive with that bubble there that they put on the opposite side. The Edict was not enough to bring it down.
And bottom lane, AU with their army was able to finish off the tier 2 tower.
Okay. He's been doing so much split pushing and he's just been doing so much farming with those creeps.
Sending creeps out on their own, and it's been working for AU.
Yep.
That tier 3 tower just about 1 hit away from going down on the top lane.
Yeah, big moment there for Chaos, for sure.
With that Aegis getting these plays done, and obviously still having that Aegis to make more of these plays.
Yeah, they're still set up for top. Look at this. They are looking to go for Tim's. If he steps up too far,
he's stepping forward.
He's thinking about it.
At this point, definitely wants to try and save his chrono for the bigger objectives.
Yeah. Gabby is setting up here with this Shadow Blade, with the Mjolnir. Matumba has to be careful how far he pushes out here. They've even brought Armel down. He's boots to travel down.
He's got the BKB.
He's got the BKB.
He can BKB if he feels threatened. I mean, if he gets a chance to use it, there it is. BKB in a quick retreat. We'll get Matu back to safety. TNC won't get the kill for now. See Chaos. Matu's got to go back to base. See where he wants to come back out the map. He has got the boots to travel. Ready to use once again if they need him over, and they will send him straight up towards the top. Dust is there. They want to kill the Tempest double. They'll get it. More More
300
gold.
He's giving so much gold.
He's
This-
getting
these
a lot of
Tempest doubles,
gold.
Yeah.
I look to finish off the tier 3 now and try and threaten the racks. Ults available on both sides.
They're going up on top. Pokes the tower once. We'll be able to secure that one.
And Matu's in. To keep on pushing.
Fissure has trapped him here.
The light strike, see if they can burst him down the once. Matu standing his ground, silenced up. The damage from the Tempest double, bringing him down low, but he Yules is up. The fish is now gone, so he can walk his way back out to safety, protecting the Aegis.
They might have. I mean, AU is split pushing, and he's taking the tower. He's taking the tier 3.
Take Matu once. It's a bit of a bait though, because now with the BKB, they'll go for the jump.
bubble.
There's the bubble. The bubble, it's keeping Cuckoo more than safe. Matu now is able to drop down the stun. They will kill Cuckoo.
He's taking racks.
Bottom lane.
The Chen.
The Chen.
Can't forget about him. Those creeps, they hit hard. He actually gets the range racks for the
is
team.
just getting so much done with this Chen in this game.
You definitely tip that, man.
He's clowning on them. You do range racks.
You don't expect that. You're like, oh my god, that's right. Holy Persuasion gives damage. Those creeps hit hard.
He gets a range racks before Chaos are able to get a range racks themselves.
Yeah, now they can set up and get these 2 bounty runes as well. Chaos also will be able to get theirs, but yeah, they end up getting the racks before. Buying more time for his team to get more of those items, as it's going to be Gabby going for what looks like to be the Son of Doom build, of course, right? The Orchid into that Nullifier. And then they can look to set up for those.
Some of these heroes, like, well, all 3 cores, right? They all rely on getting their BKBs off to have a chance in these fights. So, yeah, once those items are done, Chaos has to be really careful on who they send in first, as someone is going to get totally locked out of the fight, locked out of the game.
They're looking to try to grab something here. They're smoked up. They've got everything available here for Chaos. Cuckoo. This is the likely target that they want to try for here. Cuckoo. Oh. They saw him here for a second. Doesn't quite get caught by that stomp. The phase boots with that movement speed talent. Enough for him to get away from that spirit.
And now you continue to take objectives with the
Gabby.
With the army
this time.
and of course the Tempest doubles a little bit of extra help. But look at Shrine.
Look at that win probability. It's like in the Void ET combo.
I do feel Dota Plus does doubt TNC quite a bit. It's in a lot of games where it's like, nah, and it's like, okay, we'll see.
Maybe that's
Not sure, you know, Chaos, I mean, it's even in net worth. I don't know where do you think he gets that 75% off? I guess they've taken more tier 2 towers, Chaos?
They've got in more map control, and they have like 3 cores farming wall, where their Shik is kind of behind
It's
a
little more top heavy.
And they have a Void. It loves Void.
Yeah.
It does love the Void. Matu will step up, take a decent chunk of damage here. Doesn't want to have to pop the BKB here just for a Tempest double. Will they clean this one up in time? And they will.
More gold. Honestly, Matu's made, well, nearly 2K
2,000 gold. Just, yeah, I think 1,500 at least about. Or 1,400, 13 something. Like, it's close. Unless we didn't see one of the Tempests that died. Yeah. Getting crazy, man.
Still yet to sort of see a big chrono play be able to come out from Faded there. Yeah. Been able to find a jump with this, playing very, very cautiously.
Doesn't want to waste it. I mean, it's very important for him. He is the team fight for the team. Sure, they have the ET, but he's the setup. If he misses a chrono, it could be absolutely devastating for them. As Aghanim's now finished up on the Earthshaker, so easier for him to try to set up here as the double. Again, just Milan this time beats it down with that Solar Crest plus the press the attack.
They have moved the whole team down here, Chaos, to just try and get this lane pushed all the way back out, because it has constantly been pushed right up to their racks by TNC with both AU and Gabby's plays.
Milan is starting to get really farmed as well on this ET. He's getting close to a BKB, and that's like the dream item. When you get ET with Solar Crest, well, Solar Crest is usually like the dream one, like the one you need, but BKB is a dream because you can just stick on top of targets, and then you can actually apply that armor reduction and that amplification for the rest of your team. Natural order. Nice spot.
Gabby, Naive.
Is that all? Did they use all 10 sentries? Look at it. Look at TNC's map right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sentries down on the map currently. 10 actually, including the one on the far right, I believe. So 10 sentries are used at the moment. Unless they have some banked. That's all of them.
Time to get the dust.
Actually, I never really see that many. Look how spaced out they are, bro. Nicely.
I mean, not the Swarm about it. It's just for the D-wards, right? No one's got invis.
No one's got invis. Just for the D-wards. He's
I wanted to I think Faded earlier did queue up his Shadow Blade. Oh,
yeah,
it's Kezu, sorry, was getting the Shadow Blade. Okay. Kezu's got a Shadow Blade now.
Yeah, he just wants to control this whole area. It's all about that, like, when you're Radiant, it's controlling this area.
Hiding in the trees, Cuckoo and Armel.
Oh, baited. They're gonna jump forward for him.
He's dead.
Yep, and they saved themselves their Echo Slam.
He didn't expect that, I guess. I mean, I guess he kind of. He stood there and time dilated nothing. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was. Maybe he just really didn't expect the TNC would be setting up for anything.
Yeah, but what was he trying to time dilate? Sometimes your fingers slip, I guess.
Now they've got their Aghanims finished up on the Lina too, so that nice damage is actually going to be able to pierce through those BKBs.
Tim's.
Whoop.
Should find him.
Oh, he smoked instead of glimmered.
Oh! The 4-staff to the side will not save him.
So he got the glimmer off instantly. Misery was still in the area with sentries, but he wouldn't have gotten Yules right away. He did just use the smoke as oh, Tempest. Okay, this time it's gonna go down first before.
Keeps getting this split push pressure on. Both Gabby and AU have just, between the double and the creep army, have really kept those side lanes pushed out. Gabby's been hunted.
KheZu with Shadow Blade, he does not have the duel available for 20 seconds. He's starting to suspect something's up as Milan will be able to connect the stump.
There's the setup.
The splitter as well.
Matsu's on top of him. Gabby is taken out. A big kill for Chaos as they hunt down the real Arc Warden.
Look how much gold KheZu gets for that too, and the experience has changed too. Look at that. That's a lot.
That is a lot of XP. It's sort of pretty much a level for everyone.
Right?
Over half a level for everyone.
It was a Lesh
involved.
and a Legion who were included now, and they got so much. Wow. And now they can go and look for the Roche. Gabby does have buyback available.
They are smoking up and heading over TNC.
There is no splitter. There is still a Chronos field available though for VT Faded.
Are pretty grouped up around this pit. They do have to be careful. Cuckoo is available for the jump. He's going to go for it. He's straight in. There's the setup. There's the slam. He's got the two. The double Laguna Blade from Armel. Burst them out. Again, Matsu and Faded dying. Bound together for the second time this game.
And they had they didn't set up any vision around the Roche pit area either before they went for
Where's
that.
the vision from Chaos?
They have.
Where is it?
It's on the bottom side. They didn't have any wards set up for that. Cuckoo just freely jumps in.
He just jumps in. Cuckoo sets it all up.
And now it's 60 seconds.
There's no carry void.
This is
There's no
free
mid
rush for TNC now.
Oh no, Chaos.
They just spent the gold 2 on Matu. He'd bought the Kaya.
And this is a free rush for TNC because of that. It really is.
They bought both the Kaya as well as the Manta style finished up on the Void, so no buyback on either.
They're actually killing off the EC here in the mid. He's got to back up and we'll be fine. That's Roshan going the way of TNC. Aegis and Cheese is theirs.
They didn't set themselves up enough with the vision. They just didn't have it set up around the area.
They knew that Cuckoo had a blink and an axe, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they knew he had one of them. It's not a surprise. And no hesitation, Cuckoo straight in.
Yeah, they have no vision.
And that Soulbind coming in perfectly to set up that beautiful double Laguna from Armel.
Yeah, really weird to see them not put down like any wards. I know they were smoked, of course, but it's just like having the vision down still is able to use you to, maybe you break the smoke and you're able to react with your BKBs in time with any of your heroes that poke around. But yeah, not having anything available. Now, VT Faded, the Nullifier, the Orchid.
Not again. Not again. Faded.
Back-to-back deaths. The immediate death as soon as a Nullifier gets finished up. 55 seconds, no void. TNC have freedom around the map now.
Oh,
okay,
there you go, KheZu. Get some dual damage.
Top though.
Oh, will he get some dual damage? Oh, will he get some dual damage? He's not going to get some dual damage. He'll get the kill. We'll get out of there. Cuckoo's trying to chase him. In fact, sets up the Nullifier. They do get the shackle.
The stop as well from Milan.
Cuckoo is attached to the double. Cuckoo will be able to jump out with the axe. Going to try and chase him. Another glimmer onto Cuckoo will allow him to get out far enough to safety. He'll get away. And Gabby continues to put more pressure onto the tier 3 top. Chaos now starting to slip behind. 7k down against TNC. And mistakes very costly from Chaos. Yeah. And still they're yet to really make a move and a play with this Chronosphere. I'm looking for some Chrono action. We're not getting it.
They have to try to hunt for it somehow. You're get some more vision down to be able to try to look for this hunting place. They've got the Shadow Blade from Kezu who's giving that information, but yeah, they need to get some like high ground. I know it's getting dewarded a lot, of course, from TNC, but they have to try to make some plays where they use that splitter combo, catching a couple heroes. TNC not really giving them too many chances though, where they are grouped up. Chaos has been like kind of sticking together more as their cores than in comparison, as TNC have been really splitting the map up all over the place.
Quick smoke from TNC, probably just quite a bit of a scout. It's only the 3 of them, so they do have to be a little careful how they go over Chaos is half the map.
There's boot to travel though on the Arc
okay,
Warden.
that's
He can
true,
always
yeah.
join. As Kezu will be the one who walks up, they get the instant silence on him. He has BKB available, doesn't pop, but gets caught by both stuns, and they're actually just going to be scared.
They'll back off. They know there's going to be quick responses. Even though there isn't a tier 2 or a shrine, so not the easiest of ways for Chaos to get over to him, but
yeah,
TNC just playing it safe. They know that they've got the lead, and we could again start to see TNC fall into that similar position that they have been in a lot of the games they won today, where they just continue to just grow and grow the advantage, and are very good on making sure nowadays that they don't let it slip away.
Faded.
They're hunting
He's
top.
hunting for something here. Can he actually set up? Can he get
He's
the chrono on
hit.
both?
Hey,
He does!
there we go. He's caught the 2 of them in the chrono. Do they have the damage though?
The hand of the
They
god.
don't. He's going to turn towards Armel. Armel uses himself up. Milan getting on top of him with the BKB. He's looking for Armel. Kezu walking in with the Blade Mail BKB pop. They're taking down Armel the once. They'll surround him. They'll look to do it again, but he's able to get the blink off. Armel's out of there. And Matu bought back for this. That was a chrono and a buyback use. They get the Aegis, but they get absolutely nothing else.
Oh my god.
As TNC are able to walk away, and they get nothing, Chaos. They get an Aegis, but it's just an Aegis.
It looked like the final dream setup for them catching both heroes, but Matama Man actually just dies to the Tempest double, forced to buy back, and then
nothing.
Oh god.
And then nothing.
That's painful here. We're going to see it again there.
I mean, they try and kill the Shaker.
What's his take? Look at A, who's actually the one hitting him pretty hard, and then, yeah, that Tempest comes in.
I mean, but you're right again, isn't it? Faded caught Matu in the chrono. I didn't quite see- yeah, oh, that's the second time Matu's died because of Faded's chronos. They've actually, they really have, the chronos this game have hurt Chaos way more than they've hurt TNC.
It does feel like it right now.
Oh dear. You could see the pings from Matu there as well. He's self-pinging himself. He's not going to be feeling too happy about that. Second time this game where Faded has kind of got Matu killed. It's a lot of times we've just seen Faded and Matu sort of die in sort of comical situations.
Yeah.
They've been either soul binded
Kezu,
together.
Gotta be careful when you walk up versus that
Matu's
Tempest
caught in
double.
the chrono.
There's a Nullifier Orchid. Kezu?
Oh no.
It's falling apart.
Oh no. Yeah, it is TNC. 13k lead now. It's looking to be their game.
He just killed a core double.
He did indeed. He did. He really did, didn't he? He really did, Gabby.
He really did.
He really did. And that's a mid-tier 2. Arm out. Gotta take that.
And Gabby having an Arcane Rune as well, so he can just constantly pop these Tempest doubles every single time. Spark rates every 1.4 seconds as well, if he does feel like spamming those out. And he's just sending it in. He's like, alright, who's the next core that I want? He's like, alright, Matama Man's pretty tanky. I'll do some damage to everybody and feed some gold.
I can see that. Look at the hero damage. 34k. Top hero damage. Pretty much top GPM, XPM, last hits. Gabby's got it all covered. After a tough start again, Gabby there. The man of the recoveries, really. We saw it on his Lifestealer, on his Sven, on his Arc Warden. It doesn't matter what sort of a start, what sort of a lane you force on this boy. He's gonna turn the game around. He's gonna get himself always in position to make the plays and carry the team through.
And again now, Matama Man. There's the Orchid, there's the Nullifier. He will be
Saved.
protected this time with the Lotus Orchid. His teammates.
Double wall timeout before they're able to kill it. And there we go. Dota Plus finally able to get behind TNC. Now Gaben can see it.
Yeah, it's believing.
He understands now.
It's starting to see the power of the Arc Warden just killing anybody on the sides. Misery was actually the one to be able to... I was wondering who had the Lotus Orb. He's the one with it, so he's the one to be guarding his teammates from the Nullifier as well as that Orchid combo. As bottom, commits the BKB, and that's an easy melee rack. So, as the Orchid, the Nullifier, are they going to be there to protect them? They will at that moment of truth.
As long as they're not caught alone, they have got the saves at least, right? They've got the LC. Misery has his Lotus Orb. There's ways to save people. So
bring in
as
their
long as they
stun.
stick together as a team, that teamwork happen. People shouldn't die to the Tempest double.
AU's just farming. I mean, AU's a super farm Chen, and he keeps just bringing around Gabby anywhere he wants to be along the map. Either Gabby or his Tempest double. He's just moving them all over the place. Gabby now, level 25. We've got the 350 spark rate damage with the -2 second cooldown. Let the fun begin.
Watch out for that damage.
Yeah.
Dog.
Okay. Get another double here.
They'll get to farm that one. Plus 300 for Faded.
So my oh my. Gabby's probably like, I want a one-shot of Roshan too. I'm level 25 Arc Warden. I can do it now.
How many spark races does it? It takes a lot, right?
It takes like, what was it? It was
How many was it?
It was with a veil.
It's about 30 or 40?
It was like 30 something with a veil when when they did it.
Miracle did it.
Yeah, when Miracle did it.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, they don't really need to, right? They can
they
kill
can just
Roche
go, right,
anyway. It's not like they have to sneak it or go for that sort of cheesy play.
For sure. I mean, it's in the midst of the fights too, just how much the spark rates. Like that game as well, we saw. I mean, a couple games I saw, the one where no one just died to Remnant, like the spark rates. It is absurd how much they really start dishing. And you just might not notice it. You might just walk by it and then you just die. Gabby's already setting up all these spark rates here on this side, keeping this lane pushed out. As the Mjolnir will also push it forward. TNC gets themselves 3. Kezu will get 1 of those bounties. But firm control now for TNC with this 18k gold lead. Experience, experience is actually not that high. It's only about a 5k. But yeah, they're all set up in position. Actually invading the base. They're like, there's a sentry here. Cuckoo has a gem. We will see that one, but Gabby is just going to look to put pressure onto that tower.
He's forcing Chaos to come back every single time.
Now they've got a Lincoln Sphere also on Matamba Man to protect himself versus that combo. Is he going to finish the double in time? Is he going to get the gold?
He's not.
It timed out at the last second.
Roshan is up. We'll see how TNC's game plan is going to be.
I mean, they're just pushing all the side lanes in. Just force all the lanes in. AU's like, alright, I'll take care of top guys. I've got creeps. And he can even just recall people around her. Divine Favor, sorry. I always want to say Rapture, but I don't want to confuse people.
Well, Rapture's what the name of the effect.
Rapture's the name of the effect when you get Divine Favored, yeah.
And Rapture sounds way better.
Rapture sounds so much better.
Rapture.
Gabby does TP in. He has a DD rune this time as well.
Oh.
He's looking to just go for the buildings. They're pinging him out. Like, nope. And now, uh-oh. Misery. He's going to be there protecting. They actually dueled the double.
I mean, it's a slow game. Duel's a low cooldown. I can buy it.
He just wanted to protect Misery.
I can buy it, yeah.
He could have just moment encouraged him, but he just wanted to protect Misery.
Yeah, it's a low.
Oh, wait, is he setting up the spark rates?
Is he?
He was starting to.
Oh! Laguna from Armel.
Oof. Dude, look, he's going for it. He got an arcane. He got an arcane. He's
Is
setting
he?
up for the one-shot rush.
Hey! Here we go. Oh, but the team's gonna ruin it. The team's gonna ruin it.
It's still gonna die fast.
Ruined.
He wanted
TNC.
to. He had the arcane rune. He started setting it up.
Extra bit of damage to start off the Roche. They get the Roche and TNC.
Yeah.
And what's on this one? This is what the Aghanim. Who's getting this?
Yes.
Give it to who? Give it to Gabby. Get some
Give it
runes.
to Tim's.
Oh, Tim's.
Dude, Dark Portrait.
Dark Portrait.
Hell
yes.
yeah. He almost has a. I mean, he has a hex. He has a hex
He's got
and
a
Dark
Hex and
Portrait.
Dark Portrait.
Alrighty.
Who are you Dark Portraiting though? The Legion, I guess.
The
Void. Legion
yeah.
Void. The Dream targets.
Yeah, Void mostly. Just whoever you double soul bind.
Wait, did you get the auras? Did you get ET aura? Right. Gabby. No, managed to kill that one off. Oh,
He's
no.
gonna just be doing it. The way you use the Dark Portrait normally is just whoever you double soul bind, you double Dark Portrait.
For sure,
so.
yeah, you just take what you get.
Yep.
Take what you get. 25,000 lead for TNC. Can take this game in the bag.
How much gold are people carrying?
7k golden armor.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Let's look at current gold really quickly. Yeah, 7k, 5k, 4.2, 3.7.
On a chest. AU.
He's probably ready. He's like, I'm gonna buy a hex
Rolling
again.
with the big bucks.
He's ready to buy a hex. He didn't go for the cast range this time around. He did take the 30% XP gain in this game.
Yeah, he wanted to make the game fair. He felt a little bad after last game. It would have been too easy to take the cast range again.
Gabby does take out this tier 3 here. He's gone for the Blink Dagger now instead of the Shadow Blade just to jump forward and get those into place. Setting up the Spark Rates. Tempest Double will die, or timeout, it will die this time. A little bit of gold.
What was that in the trees? Catch it.
I'm gonna try to catch somebody maybe. He's got wards, so.
Looks like he's trying to
that a warding expedition?
Just sort of crawling along the tree line. I think this is what people do in pubs when they've lost the game. So they don't feed in the fountain. They just sort of. Yeah.
I think he's trying to get some wards down.
Okay.
He's kind of scared though. I mean, Cuckoo's right there with a gem. He's trying to get ward behind the fight here, it looks like. So he'll be able to set up some vision. Yeah, set up some vision for his team. He faded.
He's fine.
We'll be okay.
He's fine.
The range racks does go down though.
Yeah, they're not fine. Okay, just still waiting. Patience. Paid off.
The ward that he placed
He's
down.
in, and he's done it. He'll kill him once. Cuckoo did have the Aegis. To the rest of the TNC head over. There's the Chrono. Faded's caught him, and that'll get the job done. They get the kill. Now with the BKB pot, Chaos going to try and chase for more. Kezu over towards Tims. Tims forces to the side. Gets the blink off in time. The rest of Chaos held back. Faded chasing. He does manage to find the Tempest double. What's going on in the base?
Mid lane.
Oh no, the army's coming in. In comes Zayu with the creeps. He takes the tier 3. Still Gabby being chased by the rest of Chaos up top. Everybody sends to sleep in the middle lane there by Milan. Bash will cancel the TP, and Gabby is in trouble. Do they have detection? No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they
There's
don't.
dust, but it was used already from Kezu.
Okay, Kezu did. Okay, fair enough. But as you say, it's on cooldown.
Yep, and now Gabby
He's out.
will be able to TP with his
He's out.
boots of travel
But still
this time.
Chaos. They got Tims. They got the Aegis on Cuckoo. They get Cuckoo.
Yeah. They
It's
lose
a bit of something.
Yeah, they lose
It's a
their
bit
tier
of
3,
something.
but they get a little bit of something there for sure because of that warding expedition by Kezu. They actually didn't pick up the gem.
They got the dual damage as well.
Yeah, they didn't actually pick up the gem when they killed Cuckoo. I guess in the midst of all the chaos that was going on there, they weren't able to get it on top of that ward there, but
Okay, but they do see it, right?
they do.
They vision it, so they should get it pretty soon.
Oh,
Tempest double. More money.
some more money. Who got that one?
More
It
money,
looked like
faded.
BT faded. Yep.
Yep. He gets the bonus.
Just gotta watch out. Don't walk too many times into some spark rates. Alright, he'll be okay. Alright, how much more gold do we have in here? So 9,000, 7,000. It's gonna be, guys.
We have Kezu on the hunt. He's
Matumba
going to be able to find Armel.
finds himself an arcane rune.
See what he can find here.
Oh, Armel.
Armel has got a Lincoln Sphere.
He does. Is he gonna break it in time? Oh, are they gonna be able to get any type of thing to stun? He's just off the mark.
He's out of there.
So close.
He is out of there.
Milan gets the BKB up before the projectile of that nullifier hits. And they will be able to this time also kill it again.
More money from the double.
Yep. 6,000 gold also on Matumba Man, 5,000 on the Void. I mean, the current gold is almost looking like some games net worths right now.
If they can get that big old Chrono, if they can get the 4-man, 3-man even would do it, there is that chance for Chaos to regain control of the game. But so far, TNC have been very good at not giving those opportunities up.
Yeah, and they still do have a crazy amount of heal that does come out from that. Gabby actually jumps right into Kezu here. Kezu,
he's going to go for it.
He's got the duel.
He's jumping in with the BKB. The bubble's actually off the mark. So Gabby, he's going to lose his real self. Gabby's dead for 100.
And now Tims as well is going to go down.
They'll get the both of them. They'll get the Tempest double as well.
He missed the bubble.
He
on
misplaced
himself,
the
right?
bubble.
Yeah,
he misplaced the bubble.
Kezu just so actually, the blade mail was on too.
Okay. So yeah, he's probably dead anyway.
He probably just died.
He is,
Right,
but they have backup. He's probably dead anyway.
Okay.
Kezu getting another duel.
I mean, that's a big one there. Tims
174 damage now.
Tims no buyback. He's dead for 60. See if they're able to get anything out of this one there.
Here they go. Ready and gearing up to finally go down this top lane again. They got the tier 3, what seems like half a century ago.
Fissure.
Now they can go back and try for the racks.
He was hoping the Ethereal Blade actually would break the Lincolns first and then he'd hit the Laguna, but other way around ended up happening.
Faded's in.
He is in. Cuckoo is in as well, but he gets first hit bashed.
He does. He was up. There's going to be a buyback. The Chrono's going to be used to control Cuckoo. Cuckoo's going to be the focus. Cuckoo's still alive. Finally falls. They get the kill on the Shaker. Gabby, with the Tempest double on the low ground, starts to force back Milan, but Milan will be saved and healed up. Jump back in from Faded. Time walking up to the high ground. Keeping the aggression on. Plus the BKB looks for Cuckoo, but Cuckoo's able to blink away. It's the BKB down for Faded.
There's 2 buybacks on TNC from those cores.
That is.
That's I mean, it was like a 23k gold lead until those buybacks. Now it's all the way down to a 10k. Chaos.
And this is what, how long till Roche? Roche just under a couple of minutes back in. So there will be that Roche fight. The Chaos can look to take with in mind TNC having those buybacks unavailable. So.
And it becomes ever so important for a Void when you are able to get that Ag sync. You're always able to throw out those Chronospheres just a lot more liberally.
Glimmer of hope here for Chaos.
Definitely.
In a game that very much looked to be without a shadow of a doubt going the way of TNC. You see that the win probability went up to 75%, now it's starting to go back to the 50-50. With those buybacks being forced out.
Yeah, Gabby has to be very careful of his positioning in these side of these fights.
Their best interest is to play it super passively. I think TNC really, you don't want to run the risk of dying without those buybacks. Which can very easily happen when you're playing against a Void. He's got the chrono. That's the sort of guaranteed kill on whoever he finds. And if he finds one of those, you know, Gabby or Cuckoo, it could be game over for TNC.
Wondering if there are any, is anyone queuing up Aeon discs on their side? Because that's usually the big one you see. When you start getting Chronosphered, it's like, ooh, we probably need some Aeon discs to deal with this. I think I saw one of them queue it and then he unqueued it. So they actually don't have anybody who's going to be having that item on the side of TNC to protect themselves. They are hitting absolute critical mass.
Yeah, we're going to see Ags is bought and eaten by Matumba Man.
Yep.
Still with 4k gold, good to go. Making sure, of course, himself that buyback is going to be available. As we get again into the later portion of this game, 55 minutes in. 23-17 for Chaos. The lead still held by TNC, but not quite the lead that they had a few moments ago. It has been halved.
Pretty crazy how much damage he is dishing out when he's just running around spamming the Pulse Nova, just with that extra little lightning that does come out. It looks pretty intimidating.
That's a lot of damage.
So now if he does get caught inside a Chrono, he's going to be dealing a lot of damage.
Sure, now
as well.
As long as he's got the Pulse Nova pumping, he's not too fussed about being Chrono.
Yeah, as long as they're not BKB'd as well on the opposing side. As this is it, they're looking for their smoke here. They've got Chronosphere available. The Ags is already put into the quick buy as well as VT faded. He's looking.
He has in fact got the no, he's not. Sorry, not quite got the money for him buyback
yet.
here.
Yeah,
He needs a little bit more.
Soon. Oh, they get the ward on the high ground. Oh.
The double blinks. Does not any chance for a Chrono, but they are going to continue to hunt. Mel goes for the TP out. Will they find him in time? They would.
Wouldn't have worked if he got it anyway, because he does have the Lincolns.
Meanwhile, back on the mid lane. It's the range racks taken out. It's Gabby. Tempest double. Able to keep the rat strong.
This might be one of the first games I get to see a Chen level 25.
How's he doing on it?
He's 24 and change.
What's he taking?
It's probably the Hand of God heal. It's
I mean,
950.
with the rat play.
That's the one thing I'm thinking
you know
about.
What I mean?
If he does go for that other one, but
if they go for the rat play,
the other one is so much healing.
Sure.
It's literally 950,
and
that's when he's not. That's when he's not next to his team. If he's next to them, it pumps it up to like that 1200 heal. That's a lot. Half cheese for the whole team.
Fair enough.
Too hard to pass down, but now Roche is up, and this is that Axe. This is that refresher shard.
They're gonna get it, Chaos.
VT faded. If he's able to grab both of them.
Oh, yeah, Aghanims and Refresher Void would be a bit of a dream for Faded.
Yeah, he didn't go for the giant Chronosphere. He went for the backtrack because he's versus that.
There's the Axe for him.
But
and Refresher Shard. It's actually gonna be held by Kezu for now.
Okay, but they don't have room. Kezu, drop your clarity.
Deny the cheese.
Drop your clarity, Kezu.
But can you deny? Yeah, you can deny.
Yeah, you can. Kezu, drop your clarity. Pick up for somebody. They're giving it to Milan. He's gonna walk over and grab it. Okay, but Gabby, the rat continues.
It does, and pretty successfully as well, doing a lot of damage to this melee Axe.
No, he drops the BKB.
Is he gonna kill it?
They might have to glyph.
No, he's fine. They'll bash him. They'll bash him. They've got the bashes.
A lot of pressure though coming out though. That is a pretty low racks if they're able to continue doing that a couple of times. As you look, where is he TPing into? How's he getting up there? Let's look at AU's creep.
Oh,
he's got it positioned up there.
The Wild Wing Ripper.
They're being sneaky. And he's continuing. Look at him now. AU, look at the creeps. He's sending one to push out mid, but the other ones are looking to set up to get put in positions for the rat play. Look at these sneaky creeps. Gabby jumps forward here. He's like, hey, Misery.
No. Misery's like, someone get near me. Someone help me, help me. And he's dead. I'm gonna be happy about that. They will kill off the Tempest double. They're gonna expect.
They have to know something's going on.
How's he
getting up here so fast?
You've got to hunt for the Wild Wing
They're looking
Ripper.
for the creep now.
Yeah, where is it?
Kezu, will he be able to find it?
Scouted out.
They're sending the courier, and they will
he's been
find
found. He did well. He did his duty.
He
but
did
the
a good
Wild
job.
Wing Ripper's job has ended. They've got a new man on the block, the Dark Troll Summoner. He's ready to step into play.
Yeah, he's
to
sending
allow
another
these
one in.
boots of travel plays.
Yeah, he's sending it
Here
into
goes the
position.
Dark Troll Summoner into the trees.
And he's sending another Wild Wing also up toward top.
Oh, he's got another Wild Wing.
He's got another Wild Wing.
The Wild Wing was pretty good the first time round. He's also got a Centaur Conqueror.
He's sending them all in. He's prepared. Look, the line's drawn. Gabby's like, all right, get ready to send it toward top. The top Rex is pretty low.
Where's the Wild Wing Ripper? How's he doing on his journey? Is this an undetected journey? It is, right? There's no wards here. They won't see the
here.
Wild Wing Ripper.
He's setting it back up. He's going to be
Through
sneaky
the
again.
shadows.
Here it goes.
Here he is, Wild Wing Ripper number 2.
Sends it in. Clears out the creep wave.
Let's see what it even wants to
Oh,
help
it even
out.
hits the... Look at that. Gabby. We'll get the Orchid. We'll get the Nullifier as well onto him here, but another bit of... Whoa, 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 whoa. Those spark rates.
They know it's here. They did see it. Oh, no. Mark
sneaky
2
enough, but now
Wild Wing
bottom.
Ripper is dead. And
Matamba.
whoa, 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 Matt 2.
He's alone.
He
tagged.
is.
He's comboed.
He's dead.
That's the one. They're doing the split push plays. They're doing the rat, and they're forcing reactions. Matamba just forced to pop the BKB and just disengage, even though nobody else was even around him still.
You see that gold swing continue to go back towards Chaos. It's only a 5k gold in it right now.
They're smoked. A lot of those gold swings also come out from those ag synth as well from the
Sure.
Roche too, but yep.
Gabby.
Gabby continues to try to go for it.
Probably got it this time, right? With the
He's
BKB.
got a BKB
Yeah.
again. Oh, and actually he's on cooldown still.
All right.
As Kezu, as well as the rest of Chaos, they're hunting. They're looking for somebody here. 60-minute mark hits.
What's the DD room for Kazu? Kazu's going to grab it.
Shackle connects.
They've found the man, AU. Man responsible for sending all the creeps over to their death.
Yeah, he's still got a couple more set up there. Already up top still for the time being.
They're still ready to,
Yep.
to do the job.
PT faded. Really wanted to try to catch somebody here. With this chrono, he can freely throw it onto the supports. Tim's trying to TP out. We'll be safe. Hex is all around. Matamba Man picks one up. We also see the Lina also picking one up on Armel. Misery. On the prowl.
This time the backdoor protection has kicked in, so shouldn't have the damage to fight for it. No, not gonna happen.
Not quite there yet. Once he starts eating some more items, maybe switching some items around, maybe we'll see him being able to pierce through that backdoor. But for now, no. But he sets a spark race all over the place inside of there too.
And they get the Dark Troll Summoner in.
They do. Oh, they did
He's
sneak it.
in
Oh,
position.
they did sneak
He
it in.
is in position.
Armel set up around bottom here. Matamba.
So to be a little careful, Matu's got
They're
Kezu
bringing it
by
up.
his side.
Ooh, Armel, be careful. He got spooked out. He was like, wait a minute. Wasn't liking what was going on there. As yeah, those creeps continue to be set up around.
But the
for
Centaur
Gabby.
Conqueror he's abandoning it.
Took a little bit of damage.
He's abandoning.
He's got the troll set up. Maybe wants to
Where's
cut
where's the Conqueror going?
He might want to cut a mid-wave, it looks like, but... Combo,
Top.
the control,
Slams
coming
down.
out.
They've got Faded. Faded actually instantly buys back. With the rest of the team, they're pushing him mid. Chaos, they're going straight for the mid-racks here. Fortification pop. There's jump forward front Faded. He's got to be careful. He bought back for that.
Armel, getting control to jump forward.
Faded.
Chrono hits nobody.
Oh, he gets nobody. He got... Oh,
The second one, he throws it out to Tim's this time, but Tim's is getting healed.
There's a hand of God. Tim's is getting saved. Tim's will surely die. No, Tim's is fine.
He didn't even die to
Tim's
it.
is fine. They get the racks. Chaos got... It was a distraction. It was just distraction tactics. It didn't matter that it was two not very great chronos because it was just a distraction.
They've got to try to disengage here, though. Tim's very low. He's actually jumping forward.
The soul
He
bind.
gets the double hex.
The hex combo's there. They've got to be
portrait.
careful with the jump forward. The light striker raised down. They managed to slam down Milan. Milan's out of game. He'll buy back. Jump forward from Gabby with the Tempest double. They've got the silence to mute. They've got everything to bring down Misery as well. Misery has got the buyback available. Milan's already used his.
Cuckoo finds Matamba Man here, too. The BKB's on cooldown.
They've got the chain stun. They've got the control. And they've got the damage. Matu is dead as well. TNC fighting back hard and ready to chase down for more.
Oh my god, Tim's jumped in with 180 HP to get that double hex combo off there.
Milan.
He's
Milan's got
also
the
grabbed
setup.
up. He's got BKB.
And he's got to be careful. He did ball back. He bought back for that.
Yep. Jump
Mid.
forward. Kezu
Oh,
gets the duel. with
that's the
blink
real
up.
Gabby.
Gabby.
Gabby, I think he fell asleep.
And they get Tim's too.
He was just standing there.
1,800 gold for Kezu.
I think he was looking at the
The
corner.
crossbeam.
He did nothing.
It
He
hit
got
nobody.
nothing. He did it again. Oh, no. Every time he's missing them.
God, that would have been such a big one too. They would have had 2 of the cores down probably if they were able to get that one there. Gabby though, dead for 100. 80 as well on Tim's. They're trying to save their buyback. They need a breather.
Oh,
This is a pause.
Well, that's a BM
63
pause.
alright.
That's a BM pause.
I need
You
a- I need a-
pause after that.
I need a breather.
Another
as well.
chrono down the drain. Oh, da 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 da.
All right,
Go.
they're back. They're reset. Okay. Crazy game though going on already. This is insane. So how's our buyback statuses? Let's
We've
go.
got Roche in a minute and a half. Roche in a minute and a half.
So 4 buybacks on cooldown for Chaos. They're trying to force something forward here. The Lina, Armel, the only one without buyback on the side of TNC. Chaos. Are they going to take the big risky play forward here? Force these buybacks, but they have to be careful not to lose heroes during it. Tim's will be the one just to do it, just so maybe he can hold on to Gabby's for the team. A full heart now picked up for Matumba Men. So heart, that rest, the health regen amplification we have heard works with Octarine with the spell lifesteal and everything, so this should make him pretty buff. He's gonna start those edicts on that Rax.
Yes, should be able to get the melee here.
They're really trying to hold on Gabby's, onto Gabby's buyback. Creeps starting to get sent into the base here. AU does have the one Dark Troll Summoner hitting that melee Rax for 20 damage.
Oh.
And now the buyback. Gabby's porting into the base.
Sticking the Hex on Matu. Will be taken off. Tims goes with the Soul Bind. They're TPing back. As in the base is in trouble. Gabby's Tempest double. Bring the melee instead. Oh, they've caught him.
They caught him.
They've caught him.
Uh-oh.
They've caught him faded.
Oh,
Got
no.
left behind.
Faded.
He's dead without buyback. Oh, dear.
They have the ward on the high ground there. They're able to catch him. Oh, no. 120 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's not been a great game for the Void.
No, VT faded again. This
Yeah.
time he's so important, and now TNC.
Yeah.
This is going to be up to Kezu. Can Kezu find Gabby again in this game? Will he be able to kill Gabby again?
He's got all
He's
the
got
damage.
the Aghanims. He's got the
the damage.
370 damage. He will be able to kill him if he spots him.
Let's see. It's going to have to be 4v5 now for the next 80 seconds. Was it Roshan's coming back up?
By the way, he did take the 5+5 units, so
I
lots
told
of
you,
yeah, he did.
wants the army.
Wants the army instead of
Wants the
extra
army
gear.
out.
Kezu trying to push out top in the meantime.
Okay.
67 seconds though. This should be mega creeps here. TNC able to
At
secure.
least. And mid-Brax falling very low.
Hexes.
They're jumping
He
forward.
jumps forward.
The angle, shackle shot.
The ink swap connects on the with the dark portrait, and now going for that top.
Yeah, they're happy with just taking the melee Rax mid.
Yep. Kezu was starting to actually split push onto the tier 4, so this is a Legion commander with that plus 370.
He has got a lot of damage. You got to watch out for the rat.
Cuckoo jumping forward, gives it a enchant totem, gives it a second one. He wants it.
Oh,
he's hexed this
he's going to
time,
get
though.
hexed. They've got the stomp. Cuckoo's getting control. Matu moves in with the BKB on top of AU. There's the duel. Kezu.
That's
He's
the
able to
Magus.
catch out Cuckoo, take down the Shaker, move over for more. The shackle connects momentarily, doesn't latch, but it's enough to hold back AU.
Yep.
Misery's not done. Another shackle. There you go. The cooldown.
Ooh, that's the big one.
And they've got him. The Hex. Armel's
There's
dead.
there's
No
no
buyback
buyback.
for Armel now, and that is going to be the Void back in the game. They're up against Mega Creeps.
Draw the line. That's a draw the line
Straight
down the mid
down
lane.
mid.
How many mega creep comebacks have we had here?
This is the point where, as Chaos, you just casually say to the team, all right, well, let's end mid. Let's end mid. Just end mid. They're going to go and end mid.
Send
Gonna
it
try
straight
it.
down. This is where Gabby set up 1 million spark
This-
rates. Send them up
it's-
everywhere. 500 spark rates.
I think you're having a sort of a morale talk with Faded here. You're saying, look, Faded, if you can just get a good chrono, we will win the game.
They're gonna keep the
We will
split
win the
push
game.
going though
They
for
just need
TNC. That's the thing.
Faded gets a good chrono.
They're gonna keep sending all this, and if they're able to cut that creep wave in the mid lane, do they actually have any? They have no more Chen creeps set up in the area.
To mid.
Gabby though is looking to be a nuisance anyway, jumping forward, just starting to just poke on some heroes here. He will die with that Tempest double. Chaos.
Oh, it's the full man smoke. They're going to try and set it for the jump for the high ground. There's
Oh.
70 seconds without Armel. They've got a lot of team fight, even without Delina.
Look at all the spark rates. They're all set up around the place.
Yeah.
Tim's has a refresher shard, so we could see the double soul bind, double hex. 4 units could get hexed.
A refresher orb.
A refresher orb.
Come on,
Sorry, I
yeah,
said.
come on.
Apologies.
Come on.
No, I'm getting excited, Owen. Come on, don't break my. Spark rates aplenty, all set up all over the place here on their high ground, trying to buy time. You see the side lanes being dealt with, Misery as well as Matumba Men trying to push those out. type of ways to stall. Gabby jumps forward with the temples. It'll die so fast. Oh my god, chaos.
30 seconds until Llama's back. Faded. Tom walks in aggressively because it's been popped.
That's the first
All
leash.
fine.
The portrait's down too.
This there is hitting back onto him.
It's hitting hard. Kenzu's also
Kenzu is just dying. Gotta get out. And he will.
Splitter.
15 seconds and Lena's back. The splitter
Doesn't connect on anything.
gets nothing at all.
He's got the cooldown reduction though. He's got the -75, so it's back up in 15.
Bottom line, Tempest double again, send into the base.
Yep, they're keeping the split push going. Armel is going to be respawning in 2.
Oh, R2 needs a bit of help here. Faded is going to jump across. They will be able to kill off the double, but the tier 4 nearly falls, but they push them back. TNC have got everyone back in the game.
God.
Still in this position where mega creeps are against Chaos. TNC still have the full set of racks safe down bottom. 69 minutes in now to this game. It's bordering on one of the what was the longest game? In fact, I can check that out on my.
We had a little bit longer.
The longest game we've had
we
so
had
far.
an 82.
There was an 82. All right, so we're still a bit off there.
Definitely a
I mean,
possibility for this one.
This game does feel like it's on the verge of going one way or the other.
Yeah, it's looking at the buyback status.
The
right?
buybacks are nearly back.
VT Faded will have his back up in about 7 seconds. They draw the line toward the bottom racks. Spark rates are starting to be set up. TNC. Gabby already set up to push up that top lane. These mega creeps, they will punch pretty hard onto those tier 4s as well as that throne. Kezu.
It's gonna be the first to jump.
He's smoked. Kezu is hitting for 700 damage right now.
The base, the base.
The base, indeed. Keep having to address that one there. They have the TPs with the boot to travel, so they're always able to come back. Got those bounty runes as well. These bounty runes worth 900 gold each.
Roche is there. Roche is there to whoever dare take it. Axe and Refresher Shard.
Whoever dare, indeed, as there's...
Anyone who would really love an axe right now.
Okay, the 4th buyback is just ticked available now. Matumba Man up in 30 as well as Misery in 30.
Kezu's going in.
He can kill it pretty easily by himself.
He takes,
Roche. I forgot Roche is hitting for
No, abort.
Just kidding. Plus 420.
Abort. Get out of that.
Wow, that actually hits so hard.
A strong man.
I guess usually you don't see people trying to solo the Roche.
At 70 minutes.
At 70 minutes.
At 70 minutes. What sort of stats has Roche got?
He's buff.
He's got plus 420 damage.
Yeah. 43 armor.
43 armor.
Does he have more damage, plus damage than Kezu? He has... Kezu has plus 438 off the dual damage, so... Roche is almost beating him on the dual damage.
He's got a lot of...
Oh. Gabby, sending the double in here.
Okay, just to spot things out.
Spotting people.
Keep tabs on what's going on around this Roshan area of the map.
Setting up those spark rates. Now they know, so now they might... Do they have a smoke available on the side of TNC? I don't believe actually, do they? Does anyone have one? I don't see anyone carrying one right now. Does the courier have one? It does not. On Chaos they do, on TNC they don't.
57%. Just Dota plus at the moment. Slight lead, slight edge given to TNC despite
It's
being
just
at the
all up
level
to
of advantage.
execution
But
in the fights. It's jumps and executions.
It
Does he get the chronos?
Faded's got to get the. If he gets a chrono, if he gets a good chrono, they will win the game. He's just struggled to find that good chrono really for the most part of the game. But maybe.
Misery, next up.
Faded.
Quick blink away. Look at the portrait.
Tier 4 is done. They're gonna have to send someone back, and they will. Matu. He's falling low. He's falling low. It hurts. Let's get BKB off. Stay alive, but have to be careful about these split push plays from Gabby. They hurt. You have to send back multiple heroes each time. One hero is not enough. Gabby will simply kill them. The Nullfire Bloodthorn combination. As you say, if he gets another damage item, see with the way that he's playing, he can sort of buy a damage item, just slip it into his inventory when he creates the double and put the blink back in.
Or even
you know.
Or just move the BKB.
Yeah, especially when it's.
If you can get the double combo, Yep.
Jump
for it again. ET Faded brings it down very easy, especially when that ET is next to it with that natural order. Yeah, tier 4 dropping very low.
It's nearly done.
And the creeps are again already in position. You see one or two of them positioned up there on that right side for Gabby to always be able to push forward in.
I don't know if we said, but taking the backtrack time.
Yeah, because I think it's just because he's versus like Lena and all that, so it's just not that massive chronosphere.
There's a wild wing.
Yep, he's got him set up
without the Ripper.
So if you
in the pit, it's a big trap being set up with these Spark Graves.
Oh my God!
Don't jump in the pit.
Do not walk into the pit.
Don't walk into the pit.
VT Faded, don't do it.
Don't do it. He won't.
Send
he won't.
illusion.
Yeah, so he's sending an
there you
illusion
go.
in.
And
Don't send.
eat the
Don't
wraiths.
go into the pit.
And set up some more wraiths. Set up the next Manta. Okay, set up more wraiths.
That's a bad place.
And all the buybacks now coming back available.
What, for everyone?
For everybody in about 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Cuckoo as well as AU.
Think so.
What's our current gold again too as well? Let's look at that one now. Current gold 9,300, 8,600. Yeah, lots of money. Everybody's trying to save up that buyback. There's more luxury items. An Aeon disc now picked up from VT Faded as well. Trying to protect himself. But he does have to be careful that there is a nullifier. There is always going to be that aspect to be able to purge off that Aeon disc in some situations.
As long as he gets the Chrono.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
That's all his job needs to be right now. They have damage around him. Roche again, turning into a big no-go zone.
Tim has actually spent his gold on a Shadow Blade, so he's 850 shy of that buyback.
He should get it back in time, though, I think, at this pace. I don't think that's going to be a worry.
He's trying, he's trying to keep the lanes pushed out bottom. The Mega Creeps will naturally push it out, but he's trying to really force the issue here. And he's also got wards, so he's trying to play some deep wards to try to catch something here for his team, as those are going to be kind of unsuspected by Chaos at this point in the game. They're setting traps around all over the place here.
Double. Get the two of them try for Matsu. They do. They pop the Lincolns. They're in with the Nullifier, the Bloodborne as well. Do they have the damage to kill him in time? The Hex is out. Matsu's falling low. Matsu will just be saved in time. Kezu's there.
Press the attack by Kezu.
Keeps Manu fine. Meanwhile, AU is found. Faded and Misery will be able to move over to TNC's half of the map and get the kill on the Chen.
Hey, Misery's really starting to transition. He's got the Blink, he's got the Maelstrom, he's got the Force Step, he's got the Aghanims queued up too. I mean, he's starting to back a bunch as well. Everyone in this game, all farming up.
And what is the Shackle Shot cooldown with that 25 talent now? We sort of joked about seeing, but it's got to that point, you know. Yeah, got to that point quite a while ago. 5.6 second cooldown.
Yeah,
so what is it? 3.8 seconds on 5.6 second cooldown.
Tumbleman again, now looking for the split push up top. He's hiding a little bit in the
he's
tree
in the
line.
trees.
They want to try to find him.
Fissure. It's got him. They're on top of him.
The Butcher travels.
Everything's being blown up on him. Matsu will be saved again. Kezu coming in. Saving the boy Matsu. He'll do all the Tempest double, because why don't you just get the damage out of there, get the threat eliminated. Kezu for the second time with his upgraded bots saving Matumba Man's backside.
Yeah. So close to him being brought down there.
They're lucky that Matu's well, I guess because of that, he's got a lot of tankiness, and as long as he's got the spells going, you can live long enough to buy time for Kezu to come in, but it's so close, each and every one of them.
Look how much he heals for, too, because the heart gets to press the attack, he gets the extra regen from that heart.
Heart and Octarine.
Yep, Heart Octarine.
That's the magical healing combo, and into the pit they go. Chaos. They'll get this. Who needs an axe? Does anyone still need an axe?
Let's give it to Milan.
Give it to Milan? I would give it to Misery. I mean, I guess Milan's here, so Milan will take it.
Yep. And there's cheese, guys. The cheese. No, they left the cheese.
They left the cheese.
Because the base is dying.
All right, they did need to focus on the fact that the base is in a little bit of trouble.
Cuckoo.
The trouble is eliminated, but that is the tier 4 down and the Ancient now exposed.
All right, everybody getting all their items. It looks like we're going to pass this 82-minute mark on.
I think so.
I think we are.
That's great for my prediction. What did I say?
What did you say?
I'm good. I need 100
plus.
100 minutes.
Oh, they're set up on the side here. Matumban. This time they brought reinforcement. They brought another one. They brought 3, and this time it's the real Arc Warden. He actually blinks away and throws the double.
He's stunned. Where's the backup? There it is. Misery's in town. He's there to save them. Jump forward for Armel. Armel's Andusk is going to be popped. He tries to slide to side. Will be able to get the blink out. Goes for the blink TP. Is he going to make it away in time? He will. He's out.
And Matumban dropping low to the Tempest double as well as that Dark Portrait. He will get the TP out though. His jumps forward and won't be able to get the nullifier in time.
Gabby.
Milan.
He's killing Milan. Milan.
They have the vision.
Milan.
The hit.
Oh, the evasion.
Oh.
The evasion. Something.
What evasion?
Something. I just looked like that last hit didn't hit him. Something stopped it. I don't know. Maybe I guess he just didn't have any sort of procs on that last attack.
Yeah, I guess it didn't do much damage. Atop now again, they've got the trap set up. They're looking for Matamaman again. The Fissure this time can they do it?
This time.
They've got the stun
Oh,
lock.
but the team isn't coming in.
Kezu!
Kezu! No, he
nothing's done.
tries. But now Kezu's in trouble himself. They've got the vision. Jump forward. Kezu chased down. They'll both
The
die.
chrono.
Faded. Coming in big. But is it
The
big
heals.
enough? They get one
Tims.
kill. Faded. Eel disc is popped. The buybacks are coming out.
He's getting used. The Splitter's coming down. They're protecting him. TNC trying to
Faded's
disengage.
going back in. Tims has brought back Cuckoo into the trees. The Hex down. Faded continues to chase. Cuckoo continues to hide. Kezu finds him into the trees with the duel. And Faded's not done yet. Looks towards Armel. Light Strike will slow him down for now. Upgraded bots bringing in more on top of Faded. Quick blink from Armel into the trees.
Ooh.
Power shot does reveal him and Kezu's
duel.
in.
The
Is there anything
Lincolns.
to cancel? There's not. The Lincolns keeps Armel safe. Armel will escape. 2 buybacks from Chaos used on that effort. Just the 1 from TNC. Chaos it is the 2 cores. TNC just Tims as a support.
Now, immediately starting to boot to travel into the base. Keep that pressure trying to go. Gabby, illusion roll. Tempest will die pretty much instantly.
Onto the Ancient. The Hellbear.
I mean, it is feeling pretty hard for TNC to end the game. Lina, like, Armel isn't really contributing a whole lot anymore in the game. Like, they've got all the combos that come out.
What are they scanning out for here? What's this Curry doing?
He's getting a gem. Cuckoo's probably like, yo, is my gem still up here?
Oh, and it is?
It is.
It is. I'll take that.
Dun-dun. Save himself some gold. There's a jump forward.
Wait, hold up!
1-2 swing. Kezu easily brings that one down.
How much damage you got on Kezu?
504.
504.
What's the highest dual damage in a pro match? I mean, it's probably absurdly high. There's probably like some 1200
I think
one. Yeah.
probably over a
Yep,
1,000.
yep. What about the highest one at TI? Highest
No,
dual
no,
damage
this,
at TI?
well, okay, yeah, it's got to be the highest in TI. I think.
Gotta be possible.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people play Legion. Yep. Refresher Orb for Faded has been picked up. He's got the money for that and buyback. In fact, you know, he's got money for that and buyback and a house. He's got 8,600 gold still to spend.
Yep, he's jumping
A lot of
forward.
money Faded.
Pushing in the wave. Matamaman dealing with the wave as well. They're trying to force buybacks.
See if they can get these buybacks out. As one of them.
Zeus trying to save Cuckoos as long as possible. This last frags. This last lane. He's going to get protected continuously by that bubble. They propped the Aeon disc as well, too. And now BT Faded probably feel a little bit afraid. 1 minute, or 2 minutes remaining until we pass the longest game time so far
20
during our
minutes
TI group stage.
until I get my battle pass points.
As the ports, rainbow ports coming in. Gabby continues to try to beat on the throne, but it's not really doing much of anything now. It's just forcing reactions back.
See what the play is going to be next. Chaos, no, they're building that gold lead. I mean, they'll be getting the Roshans, getting the Ages and such. Little Silver Edge.
Okay, yeah, he's trying to buy pretty much anything, and that's
Kezu.
he has to spend his gold, right? Why not? He doesn't have the buyback available anyway. Do they don't have an AC? They don't have an AC.
I mean, who wants an AC?
I mean, Kazu. Instead of Odesso, right?
he
Isn't it
doesn't.
just better for the overall team? I guess eventually he'll probably swap it, but...
Maybe.
I mean, right now it's not about items, it's just about who gets caught on the side lanes without buyback, and do they actually catch the Chronos? The gold lead at this point, sure, it's 28,000, doesn't really mean too much at this late stage, as everybody pretty much max slotted.
Seeing if any sort of surprise items come out.
He's got his
Look to
Agonies now, so he's got the double win run cooldown with the cooldown reduction, so he can always be running around Invis looking for setup around the map too.
Oh, TNC's coming out.
They've got a smoke available finally again. Can they actually find something with it here? Cuckoo. He sees Malad. Malad. We'll do the blink away.
Faded.
Faded. BKB.
BKB.
Jumps forward. We'll find anything.
BKB.
Oh, Matamaman has an OG TP, I just realized. When he TP's in.
Oh, yeah.
Gabi. And this. Throne. Doing about 100 damage to it. As we hit. And now, have we surpassed it? I believe we have. Longest game during the TI group stages, unless one other one that's going on right now is longer than this.
I don't think so.
We have surpassed.
And this has got to be the longest.
Yep. Both teams just so careful.
One that we still don't know quite who's going to take it. It really is.
It really
Well,
is up in
50
the air.
hours Yeah. 56%
Yep.
TNC. It's as close as it's going to get, really, 50-50 this game. Despite Chaos having a 30k gold lead, but they're the mega creeped.
Yep.
Mega creeped.
They're going to start having to set up traps in other places. That's what TNC wants to do. So they're going to set up a Spark Wraith trap up here toward the top side. Hoping that somebody just accidentally walks into it. They've got the vision on the left side here. TNC continue to play around their vision, hoping that somebody does make their way over here. Elder Titan, even Milan, has now eaten a Moon Shard.
Opening stun.
Tims
Goes
breaks the
bombed.
Lincolns.
Extra follow-up. Eon just will keep it safe. Plus the BKB goes for the solo chrono onto Tims. Tims will be the focus, and they'll take down
He's
the
got no
Crimson Strike.
buyback.
They get the duel. Managed to lock down another. The Eon just keeping him safe for a little bit of time, but not safe long enough. Armel's dead as well. Chaos get 2. Armel has buyback. Tims, as you say, does not.
They want Gabby. He has the refresher.
They want AU
there it
as
is,
well.
the double jump, and he doesn't have mana for the chrono.
Kezu
He's
and
on top
AU.
of Gabby.
They're chasing him. AU's going to get punched down, and indeed, Faded gets Gabby, the big kill.
And he doesn't actually have mana for the Chronosphere, which is great, because now he actually has the Chronosphere.
He's got Chrono to end the game. Now there's 4 dead on TNC. 2 of them at buyback. Armel's going to use it. Gabby's got buyback as well, but there's both supports dead for over 80 seconds.
They're setting
Chaos
up
have
for
the
bottom.
full 5-man ready to push with.
Can they get Matama Man down?
Oh.
They're going to try.
Cuckoo.
He's pretty tanky, though.
He's very, 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 very tanky, but he's not. Oh, he's going to live. He's going to.
gonna
Kezu
survive.
saves him again. Kezu with the save. They get the double. They look to try and jump for more. Cuckoo on the retreat. Misery hunting in the trees. Cuckoo trying his best to get down the lane. Milan's hunting with the stomp, but won't find him. Cuckoo will escape.
They have to go back.
They have to
address
go
those
back.
Creeps.
We have to go back.
It's really just feeling impossible, though, for TNC to take fights, right? They can get these, like,
Because
side
Chaos
pickups,
is
but
what-
in the fights, it doesn't seem like they have anything that they can do, because, like, Kezu actually just kills anybody he walks up to.
Oh, he does 570 damage.
Yeah, he's just killing anyone.
Oh, Cuckoo.
Whoop.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
He's got him. Faded. He's found Cuckoo alone. The 2 of them will take Cuckoo down.
The creeps are being sent in. Is it going to survive? It is. They're sending in Gabby's
Oh.
Tempest double. He's trying to do the split
Backdoor
push.
protection, though.
Yep, and
There's
there
no
goes Kezu.
creep wave near the base right now, but at least you can just clean out the creep wave of Chaos. But Chaos, they're coming down the mid.
Yeah, Kezu actually, they just canceled their TPs. They're like, don't go back to defend. We have the creep waves pushed out. We have backdoor. Get ready to end this game. Cuckoo forced to buy back. 13 seconds for Tims, 30 for AU. How long for Chrono? 25 seconds.
25 seconds. Faded. He can close the game up with a solid chrono. As they're taking the Megas. Chaos.
3, 4 hits on the racks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Kezu there that time.
Cuckoo buying back. AU's going to be back in 10. Mega Creeps versus Mega Creeps, ladies and gentlemen.
Stomp connects on the Tempest double. The Aeon Disc is procced here on VT Faded. They might jump forward on him here. The pressure attack
They're
actually
going to look
goes
to go
on
in.
the
They
creep.
get the Hex. Soulmine connects. Gabby's in with the jump. They manage to nuke him down. Buyback immediately comes out from Faded. Kezu's in with the duel. Locks down Tims. Tims set for 100. As he's back in Faded.
Chrono,
He's got the chrono onto Armel. Armel needs help and he needs it now. The Eon just keeping him safe for a little bit of time.
Kezu's
He's trying to
on the
back
throne.
away. The Bastion's around. Jump on Cuckoo. And goes down, but the throne is dead. Chaos will get the victory at 86 minutes in. They've done it. They've won a second game in the group stage. It isn't all doom and gloom for Chaos.
Another-
They get a win.
Another mega creep comeback at TI. How many mega creep comebacks have we had during the group stages? I think more mega creep comebacks in like one group stage than all the other TIs
I think
together.
so.
What the hell?
This is a brilliant time for Dota 2. We get
Oh
some
my God.
fantastic games. And this one, Chaos will be
Oh my
the side to
God.
come out on top of it.
That was beautiful by Chaos, right? They kept themselves disciplined. They had that early game that looked really good. Then that mid game was starting to look a little bit painful, but they brought it back. They took it to the ultra late game. They kept the farm. Kezu actually coming in super
Kezu
clutch,
did it.
saving so many teammates
He
there.
did. Kezu, people like to laugh and joke about but that game, Kezu, he knew what to do. He said,
Yep.
give me the Legion. And I think played the best Legion game of his